Today, I'm gonna be scoring a touchdown with the best player in every Madden ever made. And there's a whole lot of them, so we got... The saddest part is this isn't even the first time I've done that, and it's not a bit. I just don't know why I continue to try to pick them up. So we're gonna start out with Madden 25. But now here's how this video is gonna work. I didn't just want to score with one player because every single Madden is gonna have multiple 99 overalls. So what I thought would be fun is to put them all on one team, and before I'm allowed to score a touchdown, every single one of the 99 overalls has to touch the ball. I thought that it'd be boring if I tried to score a touchdown with every single one of them, just because I feel like that'd be really repetitive to watch for the video. So in every single Madden that we play today, I'm gonna put all the 99 overalls on one team and make sure they all get involved. I genuinely don't know how I'm gonna get Trent Williams a touch on this drive, but yeah, he is involved in his own way. I just don't really know what to do with him. This is gonna be Justin Jefferson's. No, it's not. What are we doing? Like, you are the best wide receiver in the league by far. He's blanketed in coverage right now. All right, he gets his touch. You know what? This is how I'm gonna get Trent Williams involved. I'm going to try to run right into him and fail miserably at that, apparently. We're gonna try that again. We're just gonna run. Trent Williams, what are you doing? Screw it. You're involved in the drive by blocking for us. There we go. Justin Jefferson gets the touchdown for Madden 25. So now we can move on to Madden 24. But before we do that, I need to be honest with you guys. I've been hiding a huge secret for months. Until today. Because today, I get to introduce you to me. Mini-me. To be specific, I was lucky enough to be invited to partner up with Buildables to create me as a part of their line of creators. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I am super nervous to unveil this today because a while back we created this really cool concept and I was super excited, and then I got it and unboxed it and cried. I had the biggest moment of imposter syndrome because I relived this moment of unexpectedly losing my job not that long ago to just giving YouTube a shot to see what I can make of it, and cut to now where we built a community of almost 200,000 people. Like, the journey to get here to have this in my hand is mental to think about. And I'm just like, I hope you like it. I don't know, like, I hope you want it. Like, I love Funkos and have a ton of them, but this is literally double the size and it's buildable, which I think is just so cool. Like, I'll put the animation on screen. It's got like 350 pieces to put together, and that to me was so appealing because it's not just something that I can like have and collect, but also something I can do for fun, like to build it. Like, I enjoy that. Now it's available for pre-order right now with the link in the description or the QR code on screen. It comes with a custom instruction book and a trading card, which everyone who pre-orders within the first week is going to get a signed card by me. They sent me a bunch of cards. Please somebody just buy one so that I don't have to send back this entire stack unsigned. That would be very embarrassing. But as an added bonus, one lucky person who pre-orders is gonna win a 6-foot cutout version of it. Like, it's literally taller than me. It's only gonna be available for 2 weeks and then it's gone forever. Thank you again to Buildables for this truly once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Please check it out. Back to the video. So in Madden 24, we have Patrick Mahomes, Christian McCaffrey, Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, and Travis Kelce. And as we go through year to year, I think we are gonna see some players repeat as 99 overalls. So I'm gonna try to make sure that game to game, the touchdown we score is with a different player. Tyreek Hill is wide open here. He's definitely familiar with Patrick Mahomes throwing him the ball, and he shakes a tackle. The fun part of putting them all on one team is Justin Jefferson gets to run the Debo package for the Niners. I did want to do these newer Maddens first, just so we can try to like breeze through them, because I feel like we've seen more videos on them on YouTube more recently. That went to Ayuk, who's definitely not a 99. I wanted Kelce, but he wasn't open. He's gonna get the first down here. And now everyone's touched the ball, so we can try to get our touchdown while he's wide open. Mahomes to Hill yet again, except this time it's in a Niners uniform. So now we're on to Madden 23, and there's only 499 overalls in this game, with Myles Garrett, Trent Williams, Travis Kelce, and his GTA 3 looking goatee, and of course Aaron Donald. And to make this more interesting, you're looking at the new starting quarterback for the Los Angeles Rams, Aaron Donald. And he is gonna get to hand off to Myles Garrett, who hopefully can run over guys. I genuinely don't even know if he's gonna be able to throw the ball. Come on, Garrett. Look, I just wanted to make it more of a challenge. Like, I thought it'd be funny, and like, okay, yeah, he actually hits Cooper Kupp for a nice first down there. I would really love to get just like one truck with Garrett. I mean, he does shake a tackle. And don't worry, I did not forget about him. Trent Williams is a tight tight end who cannot run a route. When in doubt, we're just gonna throw it to Travis Kelce because he's definitely the best hands for our 99s. Let's just take the smarter route. Let's see if he can even catch the ball, which he does. Okay. I did think about trying to score with them on defense, but I really thought that was gonna be impossible. And also I figured it's more unique if you get to see Myles Garrett getting a rushing touchdown on the LA Rams. Like, we are in a different universe here, and that's what makes it fun. So now we're on to Madden 22 with Jalen Ramsey, Myles Garrett, Aaron Donald, Davante Adams, Tom Brady, and Travis Kelce. So we are on the Bucs, and we're starting off with a handoff to Aaron Donald. But what about Myles Garrett as a tight end? He is open across the middle, and I accidentally went down. So you know what? We're gonna go right back to him across the middle. He's wide open. He's gonna get the first down and way more. I just really still want to truck someone with him. But you know, it might be smart to throw to somebody who actually plays offense, so we might as well use Davante. And just to make sure we could tick him off the list, we're gonna hit Kelce wide open across the middle for the first down and a bit more. But maybe we can actually get our touchdown thrown to Jalen Ramsey. He ran that route just a bit short. So you know what? Let's try to hit Davante on the slant, and we got it. 6 for 6 in Madden 22. So next up, we got Madden 21 with Patrick Mahomes, Stephon Gilmore, Aaron Donald, Davante Adams, Travis Kelce, and DeAndre Hopkins. And we're on the Chiefs, starting off with Davante Adams getting the handoff when he makes this guy miss. And it's 2nd and 2, so we'll hand off to Stephon Gilmore, who's somehow going to spin for a first. Really would love to get the Aaron Donald one out of the way because I do not know if he can catch. Let me see if I can send him upfield here. He's wide open. Please catch the ball. And he does, all the way past the 50. I did not know he had that in him. And you know what? We're moving through our list, so let's try to hit D-Hop, who was a Cardinal, I think, in real life this year. Like, this photo feels AI generated. And now he's a Chief in real life, but let's try to hit another Chief, Travis Kelce, who's wide open for the diving touchdown grab to finish off Madden 21. So next up, we got Madden 20 with only $4.99 overalls. This is why I wanted to mix up positions, because we can hand the ball off to Khalil Mack, who's gonna stiff arm him for the first down. That's what I want to see with these defensive guys playing offense. Come on, Bobby Wagner, you can do the same for me, right? At least he made the catch, so I really can't complain, and I want to hit Aaron Donald on this one. Let me playmaker him upfield, try to get him in bounds, and he does catch it for 31 yards. Honestly, Madden 20 looks kind of sick. Like, you honestly forget how good or bad some of these games look until you're in it, but D-Hop's got this for the easy touchdown grab to finish off Madden 20. So next up, we got Madden 19 with Aaron Donald, whose character model looks cursed, Luke Kuechly, Von Miller, Rob Gronkowski, Tom Brady, the next real Steelers quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, and of course, this game's cover star, Antonio Brown. And to make this even harder, we're going up against a team of NFL legends. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the presentation of Madden 19 is actually sick. Like, this is low-key better than what we have in Madden 25. And since we've already used Brady and Aaron Donald, we're gonna get them done in one play. So we could switch over to Aaron Rodgers and Von Miller, who is very slow, but somehow getting close to a first. It's weird to think that, like, Aaron Rodgers is gonna be wearing a Steelers uniform next year. Like, that is the timeline of events that we are living in, which honestly doesn't even feel like real life. Honestly, just call it coping that I'm still upset that he's not going to be on the Jets. And Luke Kuechly just made that catch for us, and we're going right back to him for a first down. I'm not actually sure who I want to try to get the touchdown with on this drive, but low-key it is sick that there is the option to play against NFL legends. Like, that was a pretty killer sack there by Ray Lewis. Yeah, look, it's not 6-0. I didn't not get it on 4th down and needed to get back in this field position. That's definitely not what happened. But what is going to happen instead is an Antonio Brown touchdown. He was such a beast, man. Like, I wish he could have stayed in the league longer. So now we're on to Madden 18 with Tom Brady on the cover and only $3.99 overalls. The presentation of this game actually is pretty interesting. And I do think the characters, like, actually look pretty decent. How did Von Miller actually shake out of that? We have obviously used all 3 of these 99 overalls in the games that we've played already, but it is pretty interesting that there's only 3 of them in this game. Does not surprise me that Aaron Donald dropped that ball. It will be interesting to see how many 99 overalls we get in the older games. Like, I know in the early 2000s, there's some games that don't even have any 99 overalls, but come on, Brady, you are slow. Since he is on the cover, I want to try to get the touchdown with him rushing, and I don't don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it. Wow, he actually shook it and gets all the way in for the touchdown. I remember at the time when this came out that I thought this was a good Madden, so I'm not surprised I still like it to this day. Now we're on to Madden 17 with Gronk on the cover. So no surprise, he's a 99 overall, as well as Cam Newton, J.J. Watt, Von Miller, and Luke Kuechly. So we're obviously gonna use the Panthers for this game. Now I've said it in videos before, but this is the era of Madden I actually really don't like. I think all of these games from like 2014 to 17 look identical and they all look bad. Like, look at JJ Watt. Now I've been told in the comments that has a lot to do with like old gen versus new gen, and I am playing this on a PS3, so I guess that could be a contributor to why this looks bad. But honestly, I think like the late 2000s games looks better than this. Like Madden 07 is a better game objectively than Madden 17. I feel like this is probably the only game where he's going to be a 99 overall, so I'm kind of thinking I want my touchdown with him. But also because he did play a little tight end in real life, I want this touchdown to JJ Watt to finish up Madden 17. Like, even the replays look awful in this game. So next up, we got Madden 16 with only 3 99 overalls. I thought OBJ might actually be a 99, but he's actually a 94 going into his second year. But since we have used the 3 99 overalls, I did include Odell on this team, and I am going to continue to mix up positions because we got JJ Watt at running back, who might actually go all the way for the touchdown. He got caught. No, he actually made it in, and he gets a Lambeau leap. I am going to run it back real quick just because Gronk never touched the ball. Wow, what a catch. He just snagged that one-handed out of nowhere. But since everyone's got a touch, I want to try to hit Odell on a deep shot here. Him and Rodgers could have been teammates in real life at one point, but at least for this game, OBJ is a Green Bay Packer. So next up, we got Madden 15 with Calvin Johnson, Adrian Peterson, Richard Sherman, JJ Watt, and Peyton Manning all as 99s. And I honestly feel like we gotta use Peyton Manning's Broncos. The idea of a Peyton Manning-led offense with Adrian Peterson in the backfield with him breaking tackles is just very unfair. Manning's Broncos were already elite, and now we're adding Calvin Johnson into the mix as well, who's able to get the first. It really is a shame that Adrian Peterson never got to play for a Super Bowl team. He obviously got close with the Brett Favre Vikings, and I think 2010 that was. And I imagine Adrian Peterson and Calvin Johnson will be a 99 overall in the coming Maddens. But you know, it kind of only feels right to try to get the touchdown with the Broncos legend, Demaryius Thomas. Rest in peace, man. Next up, we got Madden 14, also known as Madden 25, where once again we got Calvin Johnson, all-day AP, Aaron Rodgers, and a first-timer, Andre Johnson. And for this game, we're gonna use the Texans, and we're gonna play against the franchise 25. I don't remember this at all, but it looks like it's a team of NFL legends. Now, when I mentioned before that I think all the games in the mid-2010s basically look identical, this one I think is objectively the worst looking. Like, I feel like the PSP had better graphics. I do miss when Madden would add cool, like, Legends teams, because it just made the game more fun and interesting, and it was in the base game for free. But you know what? Let's just try to get the easy first down here. We have a younger DeAndre Hopkins who is going to make the catch for the first. And I mean, we're on the Texans because he was a 99, and I want to get the touchdown to Andre Johnson. I think he'll go down as one of the more underappreciated wide receivers who was amazing for his time. So we're able to get him his touchdown. And you know what? Since we're here, let's play with this franchise 25 team. Man, Vic is not as fast as I thought. When I get into these older games, I expect Vic to be like the broken fast version of him. I mean, he is quick, but he's not as quick as he's gonna be in like Madden 04. It honestly kind of works out because we're doing a video where we score with the best players in every Madden, and technically they're in this Madden. Look, I could say it all day. I think Madden Ultimate Team is honestly a really terrible thing for Madden. You're joking, he fumbled. And Ed Reed, who is for some reason on the Texans, gets it. I simmed ahead because I do still want to score with this team. I want Randy Moss, but he is blanketed, but he does catch it. And you know what? To mix it up, we'll get our touchdown here to Antonio Gates to finish up Madden 14. Next up, we got Madden 13 with Aaron Rodgers, DeMarcus Ware, Calvin Johnson, and Darrelle Revis as our 99s. And I mean, you already know we have to use the Jets to put Aaron Rodgers back. Now look, I knew we were never going to get anything close to prime Aaron Rodgers, but I swear to you on my life, if that Achilles injury never happened, everything would have been completely different. It will forever be the biggest what if like moment of my like fandom of this team. Wow, how did Calvin Johnson catch that ball? We also had to use this team because they have a prime Darrelle Revis, and there's not going to be many Jets who are 99 overalls. And since I'm a Jets fan and nothing nice ever happens to us, I gotta take my little wins wherever I can get them. Revis is gonna get that one. I do wonder if he played offense, if he could be like a Travis Hunter wide receiver combo, and it's picked by Asante Samuel, which is just, it's the most Jets thing I could have done. Well, it took me a few minutes, but we're back in position to now get our Darrelle Revis touchdown. So now we get to move into an era of what I think are some of the best Madden games ever made, and by far the best era of cover art they have ever done, starting with Madden 12, where we got CJ2K, Antonio Gates, Troy Polamalu, and Tom Brady as our 99 overalls. What's funny is the cover star Peyton Hillis is the 9th ranked running back in this game. So we're going to use the San Diego Chargers for this game with Tom Brady at quarterback. But honestly, it's only going to be for one singular play, which Chris Johnson's going to get a big first. And Phillip Rivers is the 2nd highest rated quarterback in Madden 12 at a 96. And even though he's only a 91, I did put Peyton Hillis on this team, who does break that tackle there. But let's be real, I want to run the ball with CJ2K with a nasty spin move there. He's gonna get all the way, so I'm gonna go down because before we score, I want to get the ball in Antonio Gates' hands and into the hands of Troy Polamalu, who's gonna get the touchdown because I thought it'd be cool for him to get a receiving touchdown. So now we're moving on to Madden 11 with Chris Johnson, Patrick Willis, Darrelle Revis, Jared Allen, and Drew Brees as 99 overalls. I'm honestly really surprised this is the first game we're getting him as a 99 overall. Drew Brees might end up being a 99 in some of the older games as we continue to go back. I'm just gonna go out of bounds. I don't want to gain too many yards because I got to get a bunch of guys involved on this drive. I also wasn't sure how many games they would have Revis as a 99 overall. He obviously cannot run a route for the life of him. But you know what? Let's see if Patrick Willis maybe can get lucky and catch the ball, and he does. He high pointed that ball and he snagged it, honestly. Let's try Revis again. He's going to get it. I'm going to lose some yards. I'm also going to try to get a quick one here to Jared Allen, who does grab it. And since I'm not sure he's going to be a 99 in any more Maddens, we're getting our rushing touchdown with CJ2K. So now we're gonna move on to Madden 10 with Troy Polamalu and Larry Fitzgerald on the cover. So I mean, it's no surprise. They're both a 99 overall, as well as Nnamdi Asomugha, Ed Reed, Albert Haynesworth, and Peyton Manning. Well, I bet you never thought you'd see a 320-pound Albert Haynesworth running back. He's a 12 overall, so obviously I am making him worse, but let's see if he can catch the ball. He does, and he rumbles forward. I feel like this game I have the most guys out of position. That's Troy Polamalu. And I also got Ed Reed on the outside playing receiver. He does make the catch. Let me know in the comments what you think about how I did this video combining players on one team. I personally think it's pretty cool to see Peyton Manning in a Cardinals jersey throwing a Nnamdi Asomugha. It's just so random that I think you're just not going to see this on anyone else's channel. Now, the thing about Madden 10 that makes it kind of weird is the actual like movement speed. Everything feels really slow, but at the same time, it's very fluid. And I mean, he's on the cover and one of my favorite players of all time. So Larry Fitzgerald, hopefully. Ooh, I like this presentation for it being a close call. Well, apparently he didn't get in, so we're gonna have to go back to him here, and he grabs it. So next up, we're on to Madden 09, where our 99s are Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Randy Moss, LaDainian Tomlinson, Bob Sanders, Antonio Gates, and Brett Favre. It felt like it made sense to use the Patriots for this game. Wow, what a catch. I started out with Tom Brady at quarterback, and I was trying to hit Randy Moss here, but Jason Taylor drops into coverage and deflects this ball directly into the hands of Antonio Gates. We got Brady a completion, so Peyton Manning's in the game now, and it's cursed to see him in a Patriots uniform. So now we can roll with Brett Favre the rest of the way since we've already seen the other two play. I wonder if Bob Sanders can even catch the ball. He can. All right, he gets a first. One of the things I love about Madden 09 is it has a pretty unique feature called rewind, so let's see if he catches it here. He doesn't actually grab it, so it pops up with this button to literally just reset the entire play back to the beginning, and it's as if it never happened, which I think is just a fun little like quality of life thing to have in the game. And like, I remember being a kid and throwing an interception and hitting that button so quick. But let's see if we can get Brett Favre to hit Randy Moss. Wow. And hits the celebration zone to dunk the ball. Madden 09 is just a classic. So now we're on to my personal favorite Madden of all time, Madden 08, where we got Brian Urlacher, Peyton Manning, Champ Bailey, LaDainian Tomlinson, Richardson, Chad Johnson, and Steven Jackson. I gotta say, I think the opening presentation we got in this game is maybe the best we've ever gotten all time. Like, I love the individual player callouts with their names. It just looks so good. Now, since we've seen Peyton Manning and LaDainian Tomlinson before, they're only gonna get one play in this game because I actually want to play with Carson Palmer, who's the second-ranked quarterback in this game at a 97 overall, and Steven Jackson's gonna get the handoff here and a nice juke move to get the first. Steven Jackson was such a beast in his time. Can Champ Bailey actually catch it? He can, and he breaks a tackle. Also, Brian Urlacher is on this team, but this game for some reason doesn't let me change his position, so unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to put him on offense so that he can actually be involved. I'm hoping that in the next game he's gonna be 99 overall still so that we can hopefully switch him to offense. I don't know why Carson Palmer is so slow. I feel like since we're on the Bengals, we need to get our touchdown with Chad Johnson. Now, unfortunately, this game freezes for me every like 5 seconds on my PS3. So we're done with it. Now we're on to the last game on PlayStation 3, Madden 07. Now, unfortunately, in this game, I can't edit a player, so I put the highest rated quarterback, running back, fullback, wide receiver, tight end, and left tackle all on the Indianapolis Colts. I was pretty surprised to see that there's not the ability to edit players in this game. Like, I feel like I've done it on Maddens older than this one, so I'm not really sure why it's not here. I do think it's okay, though, because we still have all the best offensive players in the league. But yeah, just the ability to not even change a player's number, like, that feels so strange to me. I was a little surprised to see Steve Smith was the highest rated receiver in the league. Like, he was really good, but I was honestly surprised to see Madden gave him the respect he deserves. Yeah, Manning's had it like 10 times, but Drew Brees had it once. Like, that doesn't really make sense to me. But anyway, now it's about time we get to move on to the PlayStation 2. So we get to play
Madden NFL 2006.
And look, we've used Peyton Manning a lot, so we're going with the cover star Donovan McNabb, Curtis Martin, and Clinton Portis at running back, Tony Richardson at fullback, Randy Moss and Terrell Owens at wide receiver, and Tony Gonzalez at tight end. Now, the thing about Madden 06 I need to remember is that it has QB vision, and I think it might be one of the worst features that has ever been added into Madden. Like, I really don't know what they were thinking with it. Like, I get what they were going for, but I just think it's bad because it's so unnatural to take your like hand off the buttons you're trying to throw to. Who knows? Maybe they'll try to add it to Madden 26 and call it a brand new feature. Oh my God, I threw that so far behind him. All thanks to QB vision. Honestly, that's not even cap because I literally had to take my finger off the button I wanted to throw to. There's no super sim in this game. No, there's no super sim in this game. Ugh. I'm about 8 hours into recording, so I might just be a little bit tired. Just make the easy completion. The thing I will say about Madden 06 is that it does have a bit of like charm to it. Like, the graphics are obviously terrible, but that's not really the point. Why can't you catch the ball? Just kidding. This game is the worst Madden ever made because my receivers refuse to catch it. No! Why? I'm in hell.
15 minutes later.
What I was trying to say before I lost my sanity is that obviously this game looks bad. It came out in 2005. That's like not a shock. Like, I would play this over anything from the mid 2010s, literally any day of the week. And Curtis Martin is thankfully gonna get this touchdown. Get me out of this game. And into one of the best games of all time, Madden 05, with probably one of the most killer covers they've ever made. So for this game, we got Steve McNair at quarterback, Priest Holmes and Ricky Williams at running back, Marvin Harrison, Torrey Holt, and Hines Ward at wide receiver, and Tony Gonzalez and Todd Heap at tight end. Honestly, other than the score bug changing, nothing about this game really looks different. What are the odds that Torrey Holt on the outside? Wow, he's actually gonna burn his man. Please catch it. He does. Oh my God. Are we going to be done this quickly? I thought I was going to have to play defense again. I am more than satisfied. And I got to say, one thing I love about this game is the unique replays that you see like this. They just tried to do something unique and innovative. So now we're moving on to what I would say is probably the most fun Madden to play in Madden 04. Look, no surprise, we're obviously using the Falcons and Michael Vick. We also have Ricky Williams at running back, Joe Horn, Rod Smith, and a very old Jerry Rice at wide receiver. And at tight end, we have Shannon Sharp. Now, I think a lot of people would say this is their favorite Madden of all time, but I think they just really love running around with Michael Vick. For me personally, it's definitely within the top 3, but oh my God, why is there no space to run? Yeah, I think we just kind of glorify like one feature of the game, which is running with Vick. But now it's 4th and 8 because I tried to run with Vick when I really should just be playing a normal offense. But this is Madden 04 and we don't play a normal offense in this game. We run around with Mike Vick as much as possible. Like, I'll do it until they actually stop me, which which might be now. And since it's 3rd and 3, we'll do the smart thing and use Ricky Williams, one of the best running backs in the game. I was also surprised to see that Jerry Rice was still in the league in this game. Like, I thought he definitely retired. But I think for our touchdown in this game, we'll hit Shannon Sharp and get a nice little split screen replay. And now we can move on to Madden 03, where we got Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, Terrell Owens, Jimmy Smith, and Keyshawn Johnson at wide receiver. And once again, Tony Gonzalez at tight end. There's just a lot of repeats in these older games. And unfortunately, not being able to change position, I'm kind of stuck. Playing these older games really reminds me how much of a luxury it is that we have Super Sim, because these older games move so freaking slow. Keyshawn Johnson's gonna catch this. I bet I can make a miss because the spin is pretty nice. I'm actually gonna try to get tackled here because I don't want to score just yet. It's funny that I've done this over the course of like 2 days and yet I'm still burned out, but I do just really appreciate the detail that these older games went to for the presentation. It's honestly pretty impressive when you think about it. Oh my God, he really didn't score there. The best running back in the game really can't gain a yard here. Okay, thankfully he does. Marshall Faulk gets his touchdown. So now we can move on to Madden 02. Now in this game, when you go to rosters, you literally can't even trade a player. So let me just see which team has the highest overalls in the league. So since he's on the cover, we're going to use Dante Culpepper and the Minnesota Vikings. Chris Carter grabs this one. They also have the top rated receiver in the league with Randy Moss, who's gonna get open. Wow, that was terrible. I tried to lead that pass like I would in Madden 25, which was just honestly a mistake. Wow, what a truck. Unfortunately though, it is 4th and 2. I actually don't know where I want to go with this. Yeah, when in doubt, throw the ball to Randy Moss. I really thought in these older games that I had edited players before, but I guess that's just not true. So it's unfortunate we can't put like more good players on this team, but we still have Randy Moss and Dante Culpepper and Chris Carter. Like, this Vikings team was very good, which brings us to our final game of the video, Madden 2001. Now in this game, there's actually 99 overalls. So we're gonna use the cover star, Eddie George. Now the title of this video probably says 2000 to 2025, and that's because the year on the Madden cover is always 1 year ahead of the year in real life. I wanted to try to go back to like the beginning, like the first Madden game ever. Wow, that was a very poor tackle by him. Yeah, the system I have to play games older than Madden 01 just does not work anymore. But we've played 25 years of Madden and I've been recording for about 10 hours at this point. So I think we've accomplished our goal in this video. I want to try to just make it to the edge. I cannot spin. There's no spin move in this game apparently, but hopefully one more handoff gets us our Eddie George touchdown and he breaks the tackle to get in for the touchdown. So that's going to do it for today's video. Reminder to please check out my buildables. It's linked in the description, or you could scan the QR code on screen right here. It's only available for 2 weeks and then it's gone forever. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this amazing community we built. I'll see you guys next time. Be good people.